Is Corteiz overrated? That is the question. Before this video starts, my online store Section 17 have released some nice pieces. At the moment it's just hoodies and t-shirts, but I can't lie, the designs on them are fire. If you do like any of these designs, make sure you check out Section 17, link is in my description. So this is a different video idea that I've come up with. It's called Overrated or Underrated, shout out Gary V. Basically I'm given a certain topic within the fashion industry and I have to try and explain if it's overrated or underrated. Tell me what you think about this video idea, and if you do like it, I'm going to continue it. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. And actually, I just want to shout out my creative genius on this hoodie. Yeah, it's like a blanket hoodie, but I put a bloody stone island patch on that. You see that? You see that? Creative, mate. Creative. One of a kind, mate. But also, if you do want to see these on the Section 17 online store, let me know and I'll make them and obviously release them, whatever. But yeah, let's get into this. Jordan1s, overrated or underrated? I'ma say overrated because they've just been oversaturated by everyone. You know, they've rinsed out all of the colorways to the point where they're recycling older colorways and, you know, adding like little bits and bobs to it to make it different, but it's not different, it's just the same colorway. And obviously I do understand that it is a timeless shoe, you know, it's got a lot of history behind it, but yeah, just everyone's wearing it, and yeah, I just think it's overrated at this point. Okay, Supreme, overrated or underrated? I'm going to say underrated. At this point in time, I believe it's underrated. Just for the simple fact that, like, just wipe away all of the box logos and all of the cheesy stuff. Like, Supreme nowadays, you know, is not really that popular, but they're still releasing some, like, really nice items. And also, they're a clothing brand that still like pushes boundaries, like, if that makes sense. Like the accessories that they do, the collaborations. I think last year they did a collaboration with like Burberry. Who's doing a collaboration with Burberry apart from Minecraft? Yeah, I absolutely hate that collaboration. But yeah, I feel like Supreme is still up there when it comes to streetwear. Obviously it's not that popular anymore, but I do believe that it is underrated. North Face coats, are they overrated or underrated? I'm probably going to say that they're properly rated, just for the simple fact that I feel like they've stayed relevant for a long period of time, and that's very hard for like a clothing brand to do. And plus, like, North Face coats sort of, you know, cater towards everyone, you know, black, white, men, female, Chinese, like just anyone. And I tell you one thing, yeah, Chinese man love a North Face coat. That's actually facts. And also North Face coats, they're not really, you know, too flashy, or they're not really, you know, you can't really make a joke out of someone for wearing a North Face coat, you know. So yeah, I would say North Face coat properly rated. I would say though that the North Face collaborations are very underrated. They have done collaborations with, you know, some crazy brands. The one that I can think of is Gucci. That Nupsy coat that they did with Gucci was absolutely crazy. And also the North Face Supreme collaborations always go hard, but the more discreet North Face collaborations I want to say are the one that they did with Extra Butter. You probably haven't seen that one, but that is one of my favorite collaborations of all time. And the Brain Dead collaborations, they made some really nice mountain jackets as well. Alright, Corteiz, overrated or underrated? I'm probably going to say underrated, yeah, but hear me out, yeah, just strip away all of the TikTok propaganda, the cargo trousers and all the marketing stunts. Like, Corteiz is actually a really underrated brand. Because for starters, they are really new, yeah. Like, I don't think Corteiz has actually reached its prime yet. And obviously, they did do the collaboration with Nike, but that was their first collaboration. Like, imagine if they're doing collaborations with, like, other brands and how that would sort of turn out. I feel like Corteiz has a lot of life left in it still. And I feel like in the next, like, 2 to 3 years, they're going to be pushing boundaries and pushing past the restraints of, like, what a normal streetwear brand should be. We're already seeing it now, sort of, because I think last month they released a car. Like, what clothing brand, apart from Supreme, is selling a car? I can't think of any. And also they did that sort of Fire in the Booth cypher with Central C and Dave and a couple of other like rappers and stuff. So I feel like they're going to break into other genres a little bit more. Like, real talk, I do see Corteiz just, you know, just going out there and just doing some, not weird stuff, but like, I could see them, you know, like making a football team and like competing like professionally. I wouldn't say in the Premier League, but like maybe like a Corteiz football team, and, you know, they like go against, you know, some like lower teams or whatever, and actually making it, you know, professional. So yeah, and I feel like Corteiz sort of reminds me of Off-White. You know, they are a streetwear brand, but they're sort of not in the sense. I feel like this is just a start, and, you know, we are going to see a lot more from Corteiz. So yeah, Corteiz very underrated. Underground clothing brands, I feel like they are really underrated. Yeah, I feel like in the next 3 to like 5 years, a lot more people are going to start gravitating towards these like lesser known clothing brands. Because if you think about it, people that buy clothes want to be unique, they want to stand out, and like the only way that they can really do that is obviously buying, you know, super rare stuff or just super expensive stuff. But at this moment in time, it's really easy to, you know, get your hands on all of these items, you know, real or fake. It really doesn't matter, like who's actually gonna know. And I feel like them sort of people that are in the fashion scene are gonna, you know, stray away from, you know, all of these Jordans, all of these, you know, Supreme, all of these like high-end brands, and go look for like clothing brands you haven't really heard of just to be unique. Because I'm not being funny, yeah, you could walk in town, yeah, and majority of people are wearing similar things, and I feel like that is going to change relatively soon. So yeah, underground clothing brands, I feel like it's going to be super popular, you know, relatively soon. So yeah, underground clothing brands, they are underrated. Designer brands, they are so overrated, it's not even funny. Yeah, like the price tag, who is paying like £800 for a t-shirt? Not me, mate. That's because I can't afford it either. Like, I'm not being funny. Yeah, designer brands get away with so much. Yeah, obviously you've already heard about the scandals, you know, Balenciaga or whatever. Yeah, but imagine the stuff that they get away with behind the scenes that we don't even know. Very weird stuff. Obviously I do like certain designer brands or whatever, and they probably do scandals as well. Another thing that they get away with is they sell absolutely rubbish clothes, and it's not, and actually just jars me, yeah, because you'll look at, you know, like a fashion show, yeah, or like a runway or whatever, yeah, and majority of the clothes are just physically unwearable, just absolutely trash. This is a clear example. Yeah, you look at that Louis Vuitton Paris show that was like a couple months ago, yeah, about 90% of the clothes was absolutely horrendous. Just absolutely shocking. I want to say for every one decent designer item that is released, there's probably 20 rubbish ones, and that's just facts. And also, I do feel like the designer brands are going to die down a little bit, because I feel like a lot more people that like clothes are going to, you know, obviously stray towards the underground brands like I was talking about. And also the fakes, yeah. The fakes are getting really like good nowadays, and I feel like people are going to, you know, try and buy the fakes instead of the real ones, and that is going to hurt the designer brands. So yeah, it's getting a bit crazy out here. But yeah, that is it for today's video. If you did like this type of video, obviously just you know, me and that just talking about, you know, just random clothing stuff, let me know down in the comment section below, and until next time, I'm out. If you did like this video, make sure you check out this video as well, because it's one of my favorite videos and I think you'd like it.